magic works, it makes you believe the impossible is possible. But so far, this tablecloth takeoff looks like it could be just smoke and mirrors. So the Mythbusters have come to Alameda to find out if they can pull this one off at 100 miles per hour.
Show off! Tablecloth pull 101. We tried it in scale in the shop and learned that you need a thin tablecloth with no hem and a good sharp pull. So then we went into a warehouse and we tried replicating exactly what we saw in the video, and this happened. Then we thought, what if we pulled the tablecloth much faster? So we added 200 foot of rope between the motorcycle and the tablecloth. Jamie got up to about 50 miles an hour, and this happened. We wanted to know what it would take to do it for reals. So the table is set. Jamie is warming up the motorcycle, and in a few minutes, we're going to try the world's biggest tablecloth pull. We've considered that one of the biggest stresses on the tablecloth for the success of this effect is the overall weight of everything on this table, and thus we've reduced it by at least half. We've replaced all the cast aluminum flower pots and champagne buckets with actually stainless steel ones with smoother bottoms. We've replaced all the ceramic plateware with plastic plateware. We're hoping that that lighter weight will actually make this more possible.
Remember, this trick is a battle between inertia and friction. So reducing the weight of the table settings means the friction should decrease. That's the idea. But Jamie, for one, is still skeptical that this will work even at 100 miles per hour.
When I take up on this bike, 600 feet of line is going to pay out, and it's going to yank the tablecloth off the table at 100 miles an hour. Hopefully all the dishes will remain in place and intact. But what really is going to happen is hard to say. 100 miles an hour is awfully quick, but if the dishes just move a little bit and they stay upright, we're golden.
I still don't think it's going to work. Even with all this, I don't think it's going to work. But, again, I'm usually wrong, so you should probably bet the opposite.
Well, with the preparations complete, it's the moment of truth.
You ready to do this?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, here we go. Possibly the world's biggest tablecloth pull in 3, 2, 1, go! Still we have destruction. But hey, I was right.
It's the closest they've come to success, with half the table intact. But the high speed reveals that there was a hitch.
We can tell by looking at the high speed that a rip occurred on the front corner of the table, because the tablecloth is being pulled down slightly, and the sharp square corner eventually made a little bit of a start of a rip, and then it was all over. We can fix that.
It's a simple fix, and while Jamie takes the edge off, Adam whips up another tablecloth. And once the repairs are finished, the table is set for take 2.
Tablecloth pull! 600 feet of line! 100 miles an hour! Jamie, go! Plate's still rolling. They faked it! Totally faked it!
They almost pulled that one off. But even a perfect run at 100 miles per hour still wasn't enough to leave the table intact.
Hey! That's
not bad.
Not bad at all. Everything's slid, especially on the front half. We lost a few place settings. Most everything is still standing, but honestly, you know what I'm thinking?
What?
They faked it.
Yeah, they faked it. It's busted.
Yeah, totally busted.
Busted. But